Here are 20 facts that sound fake, but are actually true. In the dense forest of Finland, there is a 7-meter rock known as Kamakivi, which is locally known as the strange rock that is perfectly balanced on a seemingly smooth curved mount, and nobody knows how it got there. The Eucalyptus diglepta, more commonly known as the rainbow tree, is a tree that sheds its outer bark to reveal a bright green inner bark that turns blue, purple, orange, and maroon as it matures. Lake Karachay in Russia is the most polluted place on Earth, but is now sealed off. It was used by the Soviet Union as a nuclear dumping site, and the radiation levels are so high that it can give a lethal dose of radiation in just 1 hour of exposure. Albert Einstein's brain was kept and dissected both improperly and against his wishes. In addition, his eyeballs remain in a safety deposit box in New York City. Llamas and alpacas can successfully crossbreed, and their offspring is called hirarizo. The China National Highway 110 traffic jam is considered the longest traffic jam in history. It stretched for more than 100 kilometers and lasted for almost 11 days. In theater, it is commonly believed that peacocks or peacock feathers bring bad luck to actors. Veteran actors have tales of sets collapsing and forgetting their lines when a peacock feather was on stage. This superstition is inspired by the pattern on the feather that to many looks like the evil eye. Spinotophobia is the fear of sneezing. In 2015, Dr. Makal Saha, a gastrointestinal endosurgeon in India, removed almost 12,000 gallstones from a patient. They ranged up to 5 millimeters in size, and it took his assistants 4 hours to count them. Apple seeds actually contains a sugar and cyanide-based compound called amygdalin. There is a National Fancy Rat Society, or NFRS, which was formed in 1976 by a group of people who simply wanted to promote the rat as a pet and an exhibition animal. The Code of Hammurabi is a well-preserved Babylonian law that dates all the way back to 1772 BC. It had progressive laws in it such as minimum wage and the right to be a free man, and was written far before the Bible. The world's first fluorescent frog was discovered in Argentina in March of 2017. In normal light, the polka dot tree frog appears to have a dull browny green skin with red dots, but under UV light, it glows a bright fluorescent green. The show Stranger Things was rejected 15 to 20 times by different networks before finally being picked up by Netflix. A psychologist named Timothy Leary was sent to jail in 1970 and given a series of tests to determine which jail he should be placed in. Since he designed many of the tests himself, he manipulated his answers so that he would be placed in a low-security prison as a gardener and ended up escaping only 8 months later. The Filipino flag is flown with red stripe up in times of war and blue stripe up in times of peace. In dirt soil, a mole can dig a tunnel 300 feet long in just one night. Male hippos size one another up by opening their mouth up to 150 degrees, called gaping, stretching it up to 1.5 meters in length. Once a 7-year-old second grader was suspended for chewing a Pop-Tart into the shape of a mountain, which school officials mistook for a gun. Alpacas were domesticated by the Incas more than 6,000 years ago. They were raised for their fleece, and due to its quality, alpaca fiber was reserved exclusively for the elite and nobility. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I see you guys next time.